Hey there, I'm Jimmy Byrne, offensive lineman from St. Ignatius High School in Cleveland, Ohio. I chose Notre Dame because the only thing I like doing more than bicep curls is knocking down defensive linemen. And I can't wait to do it in an Irish uniform. Not to mention, I can get a great education. I'm Jimmy Byrne, and I am Irish.
Jimmy's a very focused football guy. He comes from a great school in Cleveland, St. Ignatius, and which also happens to have a great football program. They have one of the premier high school coaches in the country, and Chuck Kyle, who's been there 40 years and is one of the winningest coaches in the history of Ohio football. And Chuck is a great teacher of what's important, and Jimmy is a sponge with him and took all the things that Chuck taught him and then worked hard to achieve those things.
Well, Jimmy is a ball player I've seen the last couple of years also as a tackle. He was first team All-State as a junior, and despite some real nagging injuries this year, he persevered and was also first team All-State as a senior, which is a credit to his ability to overcome, and when you're an offensive lineman and just a football player in general, you're going to have some aches and pains. Jimmy fought through them and had another remarkable year, and it's remarkable that Notre Dame was able to get him away from Urban Meyer at Ohio State. Buckeyes needed a lot of help at offensive line, and they came after him real hard. But it's also, I think, a testimony to Terry Heastan, who's become one of Notre Dame's great recruiters, particularly with offensive linemen. Bringing Jimmy Byrne in was a great catch for them over almost every major school in the country.
Jimmy Byrne is a high upside guy that lacks right now the physical stature in terms of weight. At about 270, 275, that's going to escalate over the course of the next 2 to 3 years as he gets into a college weight program. I think he's a better candidate as a guard, likely at the next level. Not saying he couldn't play tackle, but if so, it would be on the right side of the line of scrimmage with offensive linemen. Room in the weight room and that time to physically enhance your ability to be able to come off the football and handle people one-on-one, I think is the single biggest challenge for young offensive linemen coming in.
Good interior kid. I mean, a guy that's going to have an opportunity to come in and be kind of that road grader, that inside presence on the offensive line. And, he's all 6'4", 290. He's a thick, stocky kid, and he's a tough, physical guy. Those St. Ignatius kids, they all come mean and they all come tough, and so he's one of those in that long line.
Jimmy's a little more of an inside player where he doesn't have the length and the size that you always look for on the perimeter, but he has the ability to pull and be active as a tackle. He played in high school. We see him playing more inside, more of a center and guard type of individual, but he plays the game rugged, tough, and physical the way we like it, and there's a lot of places he could surface.